Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this squad builder with me, your boy FIFA 1 HD, where we're going to be putting together one unreal team for 150k that is all around the Premier League with some real pacey, powerful players that also have a lot of skill. And the team as itself is just absolutely fantastic. It plays so well together. It's great for those who like to defend and counter-attack, but also for those who like to keep possession, knock it around. It really is a very diverse team that can be used in so many ways, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys do too. And if you do, please remember to hit that like button, as it really does help me out, as well as hitting the subscribe if you are new to the channel. And if you have any questions on any of the players I've used, the formation, FIFA 18 in general, or maybe you could suggest some better players for this team, then leave that in the comments below, and I love reading what you guys think, so make sure you do that. And also remember that the prices were at EA Access time, so while the team may be costing less later on, this is what I had to pay to get the players currently. So at the start of FIFA they cost around that sort of 150k mark. I'm sure the team will come in cheaper, and the first player in is an absolute bargain because he is going for around sort of 10 to 12k, which is unreal for an informed goalkeeper from the Premier League that is actually really useful. Now, to be honest, I must admit I wouldn't have gone out and bought him myself either, but I packed him, so I thought I've got to give him a go, and I was really impressed. He is a really solid goalkeeper. It's always nice to have an inform. He isn't the highest rated. There's many better goalkeepers that are just standard gold that are rated higher, but inform Fabianski, he's got good diving, really solid handling and reflexes. His kicking could be better, but that's not too bad. Decent speed and really decent positioning as well, and overall for me he's been really solid, so I can't complain. I think he's a good goalkeeper. He comes out, he creates really tight angles for the people to try and score against, and he's very good at just covering the goal and making really good reflex saves. So overall I really enjoyed using him. At right back we have Seamus Coleman. Maybe a slightly safe choice, you know, he's not the most expensive, but what he does bring is a lot of great all-round ability. He isn't the quickest by any stretch of the imagination, but he does get forward really well, and he carries the ball well because he's got really good dribbling. He's also very good at linking up with other people, maybe the centre back or the central midfielder when he's a little bit further forward, or even the right forward, because he's got decent passing as well. So that passing and dribbling going forward is really tidy, but where he also excels is with the defence and physicality. He has got decent-ish pace and shooting, which is okay, not really overused to be quite honest, but overall a really solid card that performs very well for me. At centre back we have the partnership of Chris Smalling and Davinson Sanchez. Now we're going to start off by talking about Chris Smalling, and Smalling for me was someone that I really enjoyed using last year around, as did everyone. And this time around he has been downgraded, and some of the stats aren't obviously as good. You know, he's had that reduction in pace, etc. But he is still a really OP card, and I urge you to go out and use him, especially while his price is relatively well priced. I think he's a great card to use. He still feels pretty quick, he still covers the ground well, and will definitely chase down a fair few quite fairly quick attackers. But what I love about him is that he defends on the front foot. He doesn't give anyone the time or the space. He's got great aggression, he's got great strength, and he's got really good defensive stats where he can make great tackles and really solid interceptions and just snuff out the attacks straight away. And that is repeated with Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez does the exact same. The two of them are very similar, and it's almost like having two Chris Smallings in the team. They've got really good work rates, very similar defence and aggression, very similar pace, and the two of them for me just performed so well together, and performed a great screen in front of the goalkeeper that just snuffed out so many attacks and won the ball back and got the team moving very quickly. Completing the back four is Mazawaku, who I absolutely loved again last year. Another one that I used quite a lot, as some of you may well know. And this time around, he's just as good. Very quick, 86 pace is always nice. 70 passing and 77 dribbling, so very good going forward. Decent shooting there at 66. An okay defence and physicality, but where he may not you know, excels so much in the defence and physicality. He can chase people down, he can run them into corners, run them into the centre-backs, etc. And he does that very, very well. So now we're going to go into the midfield, and we're going to put in the first of the three midfielders, who is set to CDM at the moment, which is Bakayoko. Bakayoko is the real heartbeat for this team. He is like the brand new Kante. Although Kante obviously still exists, he's just a little bit more expensive than most of us will be able to afford straight away. So this guy is a great Kante alternative, and for me he is just absolutely fantastic. 73 pace is very good, and it feels much better because he's so tall and long limbed. He moves across the pitch very, very quickly, very well indeed, and definitely can chase back and cover really, really well. So the pace is good, and also he has really good defence and physicality. He's so strong, he's good in the air, he is great at winning the ball back and being that shield in front of the back four, gets the team, gets the ball moving, and just gets it to the attackers and the players that really can do something dangerous. So overall, as that sweeper, as that Kante, Makaleli sort of role, he does that really well. And he also has a little bit going forward. He can score the odd goal. He's got a bit of shot power to his game and some decent passing, so he can create for others too. But where he really does excel is definitely in winning the ball back, which, as you will have seen, he did for me very, very well indeed. As central midfield, we have some similar players. And the first of is Amarati, so put him in, and then we're going to put in Wijnaldum at the other central midfield spot. We're going to talk about Amarati first. He is a great all-rounder, you know, he's got good stats in all sort of areas. He isn't maybe the most attacking player, but the 73 pace is good. The nice defending and physicality he definitely brings to his game. Decent range of passing, decent dribbling. He feels much quicker. He's definitely another sort of Kante alternative in many regards, where he can do a little bit of everything. He's a bit of a terrier. He definitely wins the ball back for the team and chases people down. Great energy to his game, and that's why I loved using him, because he really does complement Bakayoko in so many ways, but also he can go forward. He's definitely got a bit in his locker for that as well. So overall, them two together are really, really key for winning the ball back. Wijnaldum can do that a little bit. I mean, he's got decent physicality in defence for what is more an attacking midfielder, but definitely where I really love using him is in those attacking areas. Good pace at 81, nice 75 shooting, 76 passing, and really, really strong dribbling. He can get the ball out of his feet very, very quickly, play some good passes, move it well with his own pace, and just a really fun player to use in my opinion. We move on now and we put in our next player, which is at right forward, which is Mohamed Salah with his 83 rated card, which I absolutely adored. Great pace on Salah, 93 pace is just ridiculous, which is ideal for counter-attacking. He's also got really strong dribbling. 86 dribbling is just pinpoint accurate, lovely, lovely dribbling. He moves the ball so well. He's able to jink inside, create chances for himself and others. And when he does create chances for himself, he can score. 73 shooting overall may not seem the most exciting, but I definitely found him pretty damn lethal in front of goal. And overall, he was a very good player for the team. At left forward, we go ahead and we put in Martial. Again, 82 rated, so not, you know, maybe the highest rated in the world, but very good stats for this position. 91 pace, electric quick. He's also got decent physicality, lovely dribbling, good range of passing, and really high shooting for a left forward. 79 on the overall, very good in-game finishing. He is a very great way of scoring goals, to be honest. But he can also create for his teammates too. He makes great runs, he gets in behind, lovely give and goes. Overall, a really solid player to use. It will score you goals and create a ton too. At striker, we finish the team off with Gabriel Jesus. Now, Jesus brings a lot to the team. You know, the three of them combined are very pacey with very good dribbling, and Jesus obviously complements that perfectly with his pace and with his dribbling, and his dribbling feels really sharp. Very, very good, able to jink. He's got a low centre of gravity, good agility and balance, where he can just glide past people with ease. Also got 4-star skills, which is really nice. And when he does get in front of goal, he was pretty damn lethal. I mean, he's not the most clinical striker in the game by any stretch of the imagination, but he creates so many chances because of his pace, and because of his dribbling and the way the team plays around him, that he is able to score so many goals for you so quickly, and he can score such a great range from inside, outside, headers. It doesn't really matter. This guy will definitely pop up with a ton of goals for your team. So now we're going to jump in and we're going to have a look first at the player instructions, and on Jesus we have stay central and getting behind, as we do on Martial and Salah. And the only other instruction that I have is on Bakayoko, which is to stay back while attacking and be aggressive on the interceptions. So now we'll just have a quick look at the custom tactics, whereby you see a speedy build-up play with 70, 30 on the passing, organised positioning, chance creation, we have 40 on the passing, 35 on the crossing and 70 on the shooting, with the defence at 45 pressure, 50 aggression, team width 38 and offensive line of cover. So I hope you enjoyed this squad builder, guys. Please remember that the prices were as of EA access, so they could be a little bit more than they probably will, and they'll definitely decrease as FIFA goes on. But this is a great team to build for 150k that you can do early on, and I think you will have a really fun time using it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.